playthrough in Silent Hill 2, so anyways, I'm now recording. Let's get ourselves set up for Outlast and Whistleblower. Now then, hey everyone, this is Dusko Maka Gamer, and this is Outlast, of course. Now, the Whistleblower DLC just came out, so this will be a blind LP, and we're going to go straight into it. I might be a bit rusty at the game, because I haven't played it since it came out, honestly speaking. Now, since I played it, the game's added things like difficulties and all that. There weren't difficulties at launch, but now they exist. So I have no idea what difficulty would be the one that I played at the very launch of the title, so... Anyways, though, normal, hard, nightmare, insane. Well, there is an achievement for being the game on the difficulty of insane. Nightmare, hard, normal. What do you guys think? If I do it insane, you know, I might just end up being stuck at areas. I have no idea the difference here. Now, I will say this. I thought the original Outlast was easy, at least on the default difficulty, whatever they had. Part of the reason it was easy was because, unless of course you got stuck in a corner or something, most of the time the monsters would have a very hard time on killing you, because you could take like 6 hits for most monsters before you, like, died. But anyways, though. So probably normal's gonna end up being too easy, because I thought the original game was too easy, and this was before they had difficulties in the game, so yeah. It really depends. I mean, I'm fine either or. I can see the... Then again, I do like playing games on the hardest difficulty, usually. Whatever, it's blind, let's go insane. If I end up regretting this, we'll knock it down to nightmare. But in the meantime... Are you insane? Insane mode is the ultimate heart attack experience. Maximum difficulty and no checkpoints. If you die, all progress is lost. Okay, no. We're not going to do it where we lose our checkpoints every single time. That'd just be stupid. I know. So nightmare it is.
Eyes. You don't have to wake up, but open your eyes. What's the matter? Somebody hit you? Here. Let me help.
Andrew, you getting these alerts?
Kind of busy here.
It sounds like real trouble. At the engine, they said Hope made a lateral ascension.
Maybe Hope. They're not happy about it?
No.
Shit. Shit. Come on.
Alright. So first of all, I want to turn the audio up for a small bit, because that was actually kind of quiet. If I end up needing to turn it down, I'll do as such. Second of all, before we press this email thing, this is my chance to actually talk for a moment. I know that our character here is somebody who worked at the mental facility from the original game, or still on the aptly named Mount Massive Asylum. However the fuck named that. But, still though, we want to expose the truth here. This also would be the same email that our main character received at the very beginning of the game, so yada yada yada. Connection made. However though, One of the things I liked about Outlast originally was that it had some interesting ideals that wasn't typical of the first-person horror game. It's not the best comparison, but I thought that the original Outlast did a good job at making some old-school survival horror tropes fit itself into the first-person horror genre. There were a lot of moments that felt like they were more amply designed. In other words, more thought put into the level design of the areas. That's a whole other topic, though. Let's just press this email and get started.
Who's in here? What the hell are you doing?
Ah, they're starting us before the monster invasion. Alright, so basically, idea is that we don't want to get caught, it seems to be it. There's just a guy standing there, so I probably just have to go up and meet him. Hey! How's it haining? Okay, there's no doors over here, so yep, this is the only route to go.
They've paged for you 3 times already. There's something urgent at the engine.
The objective
What are you
report...
doing in here anyway? I thought you were just a software guy.
Ah, look, I'm just going to take a moment. Now, being me, I'm going to have to look at everything. They've got telecommunication. I haven't seen one of these in a long ass time, actually. Let's see. And that's not just in the game universe, that's me in general. Keyboard, phone, radios. You know, radios would be useful for what's about to come, but we'll be fine. Press left mouse button to close. Okay. Hey!
Park, employee 1466. Report to morphogenic engine monitoring immediately.
So again, this game assumes that you've played Outlast, and this is the final area of Outlast, Laboratory. I'll be fine. Probably all these are supposed to be locked. Yeah, they got little key card readers.
Wernicke's predictions. He's been right so far. I just want to know we're inventing something other than shiny new cancers. Stress response is going to affect the capillaries.
Of course. The therapy's relying on it. Hope maxed out at 190?
Parts per million, yeah, but those are precursors to precursors. I'm worried about losing anti-apoptotics.
190 isn't bad. The doctor was predicting assembly by 150.
We're not being given enough information to trust Wernicke's predictions.
He's been right so far.
I just want to know we're inventing something other than shiny new cancers.
Now then,
Whalen Park, aren't you? Why weren't you answering the tape? I'll tell them you're incoming.
meanwhile at the Umbrella Corporation. Hey, buddy. What a nice smile you have. Now then, taking over this route. Okay, they're gonna teach me how to open doors again. You can hold it to do a more cinematic open like such, which sometimes is useful because monsters sometimes try to hide behind doors. Or I can just go Kapowie.
Shit, years now, right?
How long's it been since you've seen Jane?
3 weeks now?
That's nothing.
You're serious?
Sure.
You got a girlfriend or somebody?
I'm married.
How long since you've seen her?
Honestly, I'm not even sure.
Howdy,
How about you?
Going back to Leadville to pick up Jane, then we're headed out to the lake.
That sounds all right.
I didn't think I'd miss her this much. It's the patients. Start to realize they haven't seen a woman or a child in, shit, years now, right?
How long's it been since you've seen Jane?
3 weeks now?
That's nothing.
You're serious?
Sure.
You got a girlfriend or somebody?
Alright, so basically they're just there doing their own magic thing.
Hurry up, they're waiting on you.
I'm happy I'm so important. Forgot the logo looked like that. And here we go! As though, of course I have to be Mr. Informational. But this was the final chamber in the original Outlast when you did the final stuff in the final...
Cutting it close. Next patient's incoming and arterial spin still dark. We need you at the front terminal. Well, what's the time now?
Hey!
They've got Gluskin out of his cell. Page him again. We need this part guy in here now. Tell him he's got 15 seconds to keep his job. Christ.
Left mouse button. Oh, okay, so we're supposed to be hacking the system there. Not gonna let us in? Alright, so let's not...
hormone feed a little closer this time. We've never had a patient get below 25 million cell deaths per minute. We need to be at 15. Selston could have reached it. In therapy sessions, without chemical assistance, he got down to 30. He had 5 kinds of cancer. Wernicke wants us at 15 APCD. None of this matters if we can't get our apoptosis down to a manageable level. They're gonna have to ride the APCD
Alright, so let them go off and do their magic, and I'm just gonna obviously do what I need to do. Fix this system
Park,
error.
finally. Where have you been? Functional imaging interface isn't talking to the ASL. We got a patient 30 seconds out and we're blind inside his head.
I could call into the chamber, ask them to delay.
No, I don't need another performance evaluation. Mr. Park here is gonna have us up and running before we even know it. Right, Mr. Park? Are we happy, Mr. Park?
Steve? fMRI is still dark.
You're doubting our friend, Mr. Wayland Park? Which I consider more than unkind to his programming skill and considerable dedication to the Murkoff Corporation. Fuck me, they're bringing him in.
No! No, not again! No, no! Fox! I know what you were doing to me! Help! Help! Help me! They're gonna rape me! Ray! Ray! Help me! Don't let them do this! Don't let them! You! I know you can stop this! You have to help me! You have
Hey, calm yourself. This is a high security...
It's all right, Agent. Mr. Park was just surprised. I'm sure he's still calm and eager to finish his work. Take your seat. Quickly, Mr. Park. Head will need to roll if the fusion monitoring is not active when we put him in the engine. 5 seconds. 4, 3.
Arterial spin labeling is back online.
Good then.
Positioning imaging plates.
You're finished, Mr. Wayland Park. You can leave. Don't expect anything but honesty in my review of your performance.
Sure, hold on. We've never had a patient get below 25 million cell deaths per minute. We need to be...
You're done here, Mr. Park. Thank you, and goodbye.
In therapy sessions, without chemical assistance, he got down to 30. He had 5 kinds of cancer.
Alright, so fine and
On the
good.
floor, 1 foot in front of the other until you're back in your hole.
That's one way to word it. Now, of course,
Exit the room, sir.
Sick of you being here even when you were useful.
oh dear. Aren't you just a bit cruel? I was gonna say, this is sort of stylized more like... How do I word it? I know the inspirations of this, I just can't think of them at the moment. Still though, we're back out and out. Obviously something's gonna happen between here and there, so... Hey! Does he ever blink? I guess where we're going, we don't need blinking. Now, obviously people are missing, and things are obviously going to go wrong, so I have to cinematically open doors while nothing's going on. Hip hip. Well, they're all just a bit excitable, and everyone's missing from the hallways as it is. I guess they're all excited to get what the test subject... What was his name? I know he's the wall rider thing from... what was it? German folklore? But yeah. In and out we go. Close the door. Back to my severe... letting people know the truth is I'm actually...
Somebody's been telling stories outside of class.
On the floor! Down! Hands where I can see them!
Mr. Wayland Park, consulting contract 8208. Software engineer with a level 3 security clearance. Graduated cum laude from Berkeley, but still somehow not smart enough to realize that the last thing a fly ought to do in a spider's web is wiggle. Somehow dumb enough to think that a borrowed laptop, onion router, and firewall patch would be enough to fool the world's leading supplier of biometric security. Stupid, Mr. Park. More than stupid, in fact. That was crazy. I'm afraid we're going to have you committed. Mr. Park, will you willingly submit to forced confinement? Did you hear that, Agent?
He said yes, Mr. Blair.
Great. Oh, and did I just hear Mr. Wayland Park volunteer for the morphogenic engine program?
Well, that's what I heard, Mr. Blair.
That was brave indeed, Wayland. The Murkoff Corporation and the Onward March of Science both appreciate your bravery and sacrifice. Maybe you could administer Mr. Park here a light anesthetic.
Gladly.
So we're pumped full of drugs, and also the Wall Rider's not doing its thing. Now, this DLC makes the assumption that you've played the main game, and so you know what's going on already. Because it's supposed to be played after the main DLC, we just play as a character what knows what's going on for the main game. Oh, there's a video camera. Always have to set ourselves up with it somehow. Wait, I should probably put this away. I don't need the camera right now, and I don't even have any batteries at the moment. This is me having to get back in the Outlast system. Alright, looking around. There's a door there.
Wallflower, pretty flower, fucking. I'll open you up and show you. Make you purr. You wait right there.
Peekaboo. How are you doing, buddy? It's okay, he's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and understand that. Let's go over this way. Let's click through. You're good. Left mouse button open. Actually, first, is there any batteries inside your cell? Are you gonna get all violent? I could take the batteries out of that camera, but I'm not gonna think about that. Lights. Excuse me, but I'm gonna close the door on you for a moment. He seems to like it in there. He'll be okay. Oh, battery. Now, this is me having to remember everything. Now, I know that, of course, we want to try and reserve our battery power for when moments we actually have to see. I'm also going to sort of reserve my sprint, so I'm just going to be walking around in the meantime. How it rolls, how it rolls. Nothing but that battery inside the restroom, though, so let's take a look this way. Ah, this is the patient outbreak. That's what we're trying to go for.
You, no observers, coming in.
Okay. Oh, wall running. Okay, I need to run, alright. Of course, the Wall Rider can only... What am I supposed to do? Get in here. The Wall Rider is the monster that can only be seen with the camera, but he seemed to disappear. Okay. For those who didn't play the main game, the Wall Rider is what's causing what's going on here, and he is defeated at the very end of Outlast, but currently we're at the events before Outlast, and the Wall Rider is a monster you can only see through your camera. So, yeah. Also, we have some weird screen effect implying that there's going to be something to do with that later, and just taking a look around at the moment. Locked, got it.
Fuck you!
Well, that was a quick one in. Quick in, quick out. I hear the Wall Rider theme, but yeah,
Our peeping Tom. Come to join our therapy session. Here, take the blade. Dig around in our friend here. Get a little red on your hands. It's always healthy to express yourself. You keep it bottled up too long and you might do something you regret. No. You're one of those. Too good for the likes of us. Think you're different? Something special? There are no observers here. Now, get the fuck out of here before I change my mind.
Probably should. But I'm curious what you'll do. I remember in the original game they did stuff like that too, so... Alright, so I'll get out before they actually get angry. I've just mostly gotten killed for that in the past. Close a daisy. They're having an argument about where this place is in the horror spectrum. If I can, I'm a fan of most types of horror, and I'm open-minded to what might exist or what might not exist. Oh, he's one of the attackers. Got it. Should have expected that, because that was a reference to the... this is me remembering how to work things. Fuck, I'm dead. This is me having to choose this. I didn't realize this. Having different appeals, yeah. Should probably put the night cam. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out quickly. Where's my... There's my night vision. Alright. Usually there was vents or something in the main game. Well, you got... Okay, so you got all distracted with beating up that one guy past all the hyper-violence. Let's see. There we go, vent. Now, is there anything I need to... Nope, I'm good. Hops the daisy. And up! I see what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to get you used in sort of a faster method to a lot of things in the regular game.
And then Merc Tactical clean it up. If they get here in time, we need help now. If we get them on the radio, the National Guard could be here with it. We don't even know the radio works. It's shortwave. If the prison's got electricity, they've got signal, and the lights are on. Murkoff has it under control. Yeah, I noticed. We need to get to that radio. Outside help doesn't come without outside attention. You want responsibility for every legally shaky thing you did on the Murkoff Company payroll? I know I don't. It's too late to worry about that. This just has to stop. You're scared. You're not thinking straight. Let me make something clear. You try to radio outside for help. I'm gonna give you a whole new something to be scared of. Are you threatening me? Yes.
I should put my camera away. I don't know why I had that out. I was just wasting batteries. Where did they store your journal stuff again? Was it... Okay, no, so no, but there was like a section where you could read your personal thoughts as things went on, so yeah. Radio. What's going on with that radio? Which I'm on low battery, so I'm gonna probably have to switch it off soon. We look like we're fine. Put this through. Okay, so we're going to be probably coming up to a stop here in just a little bit. Here we go. Hop the daisy. Hey, how you doing in the corner over there? He's just a little bit sad. I have to give him a moment. Okay, there's actually... I'm probably supposed to move this, I'm guessing. Bet that guy's gonna get all angry in a little bit, though. Hi. Just giving us a way out. How you doing, buddy? I'm doing okay. Here's the door. Have a good time out of your stay in the mental asylums. Alright, so... Presumably that that's not an enraged lunatic, let's see. He's okay. Do a little bit of exploration if I can. At the moment, they're doing sort of... I see what they're trying to go for at the moment here. Building up to probably when the game opens up again. The main part of Outlast actually had a pretty good exploration system. At the moment, they're doing a little bit more of a cinematic. I see what they're trying to go for. Sorry. Doors open, blood splatters. Actually, where is this in the main game, though? Because I don't remember a place all wrapped in plastic. Probably a new area, I'm guessing. But...
I'm a doctor. I need to get home to my... You're not security. I'm a patient like you. Stole these clothes from a dead body I found. You gotta get me out of here. Please, just push the button. Open the door. We can get out of here together.
Totally not. Activate airlock. If I walk away. Okay, I'll fucking help you. I need to go through the airlock anyway.
Doctor! No! No! Doctor! Raya!
You're just a little bit angry, sir. Open sesame. I hear the wall rider music. I see the wall rider, okay. So, back to the chase fun. Open up. Fuck, I forgot about this. But thankfully, I don't think the wall rider can break into these. He'll just be gone? I'm guessing, yeah, he'll be gone. I was thinking it's a little bit too early for the wall rider, so... Other one of what? Do I go the way he ran, or go the way he ran from? Which way do... This looks like it might be a dead end, so let me take a little bit of a look around. Oh, there's some batteries here, though. Upsa-daisy. I'd like a few of those, please. And over in these parts... Now, looks good. The game's still fairly pretty looking for a small indie title, though. I have no idea what's going on with that computer screen. Ah, a file. No worries, I'm up for the reading. From J. Blair, MurkoffCorp.us.com to H. Grant, MurkoffCorp.us.com. Subject, Regulation for Mental Health, CC 8208. Mr. Grant, you may receive requests for information from Miss Lisa Park of Leedsville Co. in the coming weeks concerning the reanimation and hospitalization of her husband, Waylon. If so, please forward them to my personal attention. Waylon Park, former consulting contract 8208, convenience about me, resigned due to previously undiagnosed mental illness. I personally visited Mrs. Lisa Park and her sons and broke the news to them, with the silver lining that Murkoff Psychiatric Ward would be graciously providing treatment. Mrs. Park had some less than charitable things to say about myself and the Murkoff Corporation. I assured her that with her power of attorney, she could try and fight the doctor's diagnosis of her husband's illness. However, if it were discovered that he resigned under false pretenses, his insurance would be canceled and the family would be saddled with not insignificant healthcare debts. Hopefully she understood, but if she insists on making a nuisance of herself or tries to get around me, please let me know. This is one I want to take care of personally. Yours, Jeremy Blair. Keeping my camera off. Let's say I'm trying to save batteries. Ah, it's actually daylight right now. I'm guessing the exits aren't going to open. Yeah, that'd be too convenient. Then again, going outside didn't really help much in the actual regular game, so I'm going to guess that probably going outside probably isn't a good idea right now either. And we'll probably be going outside later anyways. The camera's doing nothing, so I'm going to just keep that off for the moment. Turn the night vision on so I can actually see if I decide to pull it out. Reluctant. What is this? Oh, there's a door here, I think. Reload the battery for a moment. But this is... Ah, okay, I see probably what I'm supposed to do. There's probably something around. I can't crawl through that. There's nothing open here, so I guess the other path was the correct path. Maybe the door will open with a little bit of pervasion. Or... no. Is there vents up? Or... no, I would go through that. Can I... I mean, I didn't really think that would work, but... was there a path in here that I wasn't spotting? Maybe I need to go backwards. Actually, maybe it is backwards. On account of the fact that the monster disappeared. Or maybe there's something over here. Trying to think of all the possibilities. My presumption is maybe backwards, because earlier I was stopped off by good old... what's his name? I was going to call him Wonder... no, that seems closed. Someone's making a noise, though. Sir, making noise? Would you like to let me in? Okay, that just became locked. I'll give him a moment. Or maybe it wants me to interact with this. No? I'm gonna figure this out. If there is a wall that blocks my way, there's nothing to really interact with the wall, and definitely, I don't think this is the route, because there's like nothing to interact with in here. I don't want to waste my batteries either, so I'm gonna turn this off for the meantime. The front door is locked. There's a side area, but I don't see anything of particular importance. Maybe it's this. It's probably this. Yep, here we go. We're going off the top. I see. Try to remember how you do that action here. Or maybe... No, this is what I'm supposed to do. The rubber would definitely break under me. It's not glass or anything. But I have to remember that you can be able to climb on a few things. Let's try climbing on some things. There's nothing really to climb there. It's just kind of blocking the way. There's a desk area back here, but... And I picked up a battery from the radio there, but not much else than that. The front door is definitely locked. I don't think I can climb these boxes. Typically, you can only climb good old chest-high things, so yeah. Someone's saying that the game doesn't explain features to you. You can't play the DLC until after you've beaten the main game. This DLC is definitely making the assumption that you played the main game. That's not that. He sounds angry. I think someone should give him a chill pill. I was kind of thinking it'd be one of those areas that you crawl through, but I don't see anything like that. I'm sure there's some obvious thing I'm missing at the moment. That's typically what happens when you ever get stuck in these things. Your journal isn't important. This is your journal here. I can read my notes here about this. If I die, I fucked up. Oh God, where am I? Hours could have passed, or weeks. Brain filled with static. They made me watch the engine. Have to get help. Have to call for help. Lisa, I'm sorry. If I die, I know you'll find me. I know you won't rest until you find my body. I hope you find this camera with my corpse. I hope the evidence on it does what I couldn't, expose the truth. Lisa, baby, I'm so sorry I fucked up. I thought I was doing the right thing, but I fucked up bad. Radio in the prison. There's a radio in the prison. Short wave. If it's electronic, I can make it talk. Make it talk. Make it work for me. There's hope, Lisa. I'm coming home to you. My mistake was subtlety, like you always said. I thought leaking information to a few journalists was the safer way. I didn't want to spotlight the attention. Markov is dangerous. I know that. I thought I had to be subtle for your sake, Lisa, for the boys. But I should have exposed what Markov is doing to the world. I should have shouted to anyone and everyone. I can't die, not before I reach the radio. They can't cover this up now. It's too broken, too dangerous. Alright, from that, and good. I'm viewing. I'm obviously missing something obvious, but I don't know what it is. If this door will shake, and this door will shake, it probably means we're not supposed to be going outside yet. Which is fine by me. Outside was actually probably for me one of the scarier sections of the original game. Let's see. There is this area over here. Can I, like, climb on top of these? Yes, I can. But is there anywhere to go from here is my question. Because I don't see anything. I don't see much of anything, to be honest. Now, you can do parkour. I have to remember something. This is how much I need to remember. It's probably something parkour related, because the original game had parkour. Of course, I don't know what the parkour if there is parkour even, what they want me to do. That was, until I remember the mechanics of this game, it'll take a little bit getting used to. I'm not sure it's not supposed to be that. I'm not supposed to jump on top of that. The lobby already had some things, so I think this is just sort of a document battery area as opposed to where I'm supposed to be going. Which definitely implies that wherever I'm looking for is probably one of these little side areas. However, though, this one... No, there's nothing here, though. I mean, I've looked over this room a few times, and of course I'm supposed to interact with that, which I'm not supposed to, but yeah. But then, to be fair, there's noises coming from over here. So maybe I'm supposed to do something with this, because they do sound a little bit excited back here. But maybe not. I'm having, let's see. Heavy breathing. The thing is, there are two things to climb on top of, which I can find nearby. I can, of course, also jump on top of this, but that's hardly going to do anything for myself. So my assumption is that there's probably... I don't see anything like any vents. I don't see any crawl spaces. I don't think leaping on top of plastic is the right thing to do. That doesn't really strike me as a correct action or a course of action. Also want to note is that they probably don't want to make you think that you're supposed to do this, because I'm guessing, like me, other people might have thought they were supposed to climb on top of this. But then again, the electricity's out over there. Is that important? I mean, this is where I'm going to say, if any of you guys in the stream chat see what I'm supposed to be doing, I don't mind you telling me at this point in time, because I'm really not seeing it. I'm having a bit of a stupid. There's a path back here, but there's nothing really back here besides that battery and the unworked... Wait, is that a door? No, that's not a door. I got my hopes up for a second that there was some door I was missing. I'm wasting my battery, so I'm being stuck here. Jeez. Back here, it hasn't had any purpose, so part of me feels like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. But then, earnest, I don't even possibly see where I could go from here, except maybe jumping on top of these cylinders, but that doesn't really work, so yeah. I think horror is more than one perceived notion, and there is supposed to be a bit of hamminess with everything that goes on here. I can say I enjoyed the original game. This is still sinking in for me. I'm going to have to see what my full thoughts are as it develops. I got stuck at a few places like this in Outlast. It was almost always something stupidly obvious, so I'm trying to think about what could possibly be it right now. You can interact with this. This seems like the obvious right way. I'm going to click everywhere here. Just crouch. Let my batteries die here. I'm not even going to recharge my batteries if possible. I'd actually like just like... let's see. That isn't it though. Put that way. My mind, hello there. There is a different tile or colored tile thing on the roof now that I'm paying attention. I'm sure y'all can see it's a tile that's different than all the other colors. I wonder if that's important for anything or why that is. Still though. Climb the box. The box has been climbed. You can't climb this box, but there might be somewhere to go from here. Oh. This ain't stupidly obvious. Didn't notice there were planks here. I should have noticed. Attention to detail, Ryan. That's how it rolls. Zig-zaggity. Getting on by. Something for me over there. Peekaboo. I can barely see you. Hear the... what is his name? Wonder Boy? Or actually, that's a different noise. Now, where should I be going? I could hop through here. Wait, what is that? Oh, dead person is probably... yeah, I probably don't want to go in there then. Reload the batteries for one thing. But second of all, I'll turn this off for the moment because I obviously don't need it. Hey, buddy, how's it rolling? If I can make a call of where I'm supposed to be going, this is probably not it, but I kind of want to explore a bit. We're getting into some more of the isolated wards here, I see. Maybe this is more the right way than I thought it was. Yeah, we'll get back to you in a moment. First, I guess I should check the hallway, which I thought was not what I was supposed to be doing. Hallway. All you had. Do you have any batteries next to your radiant? No, I'm out of luck. It's okay, I know the way. And I hear some people having a mighty fine time in the way of the fucking kitchen, so I guess we're going in that direction. What's cooking? Ah. There's somebody having some fun over there. Ah, he's eating people. Cool. Oh, where else to put all these gut innards and stuff? Somebody's gotta make use of all this flesh. Let's see. Excuse me, Badaroos. I wouldn't approach the person eating people, but I guess I have to. Looks like a mighty fine concoction you got going on here. Let's peek in for dinner for a moment. Open this up. Of course not. Hey, buddy, what's for dinner? People in the fucking wonder, of course. Peekaboo, I see you. Or I did see you, he's actually disappeared. That's probably not a good sign. Let's shake all the knobs to get this guy's attention. I bet he's just sitting down and eating something. Or somebody, as the case may be. Ah, there you are. Hey!
Don't you look at us. I love him. Look how you bleed for me. Wet, ready, red, wanting.
I can appreciate his values. Delectable, I know, enjoy. Bon appetit. Oh yeah, we'll leave him to have some fun over there. I have a feeling that he and I are going to be on good terms for long. Yeah, I'm going his general direction. This is probably a good idea. Alright. This door leads this direction. Want to save my batteries, because I have no more left. Restroom. Dark crevices. Somebody made a noise. Time to crouch a while in case I have to be all stealthy-like. Or maybe not. Oh, wait. Picked up a battery, and I hear something. There was a few areas that was better just to be a little bit sneaky as opposed to... But maybe that was just my imagination. Obviously. Outside of the battery I picked up. I don't really see much of anything, so next, Audio next. I should probably be careful around corners. I wonder how the engine's gonna play into all this, to be honest. That is ruined painting art. I can actually see again, so yai.
I made it. I think it's safe. Can you climb up? I'm coming, Cooper. I just have to lock the... There. I'm coming. Hold on.
If I remember correctly in the options, I could... Do I want them to turn off the tutorials and the stuff? I could turn it off. But at the same time... Oh. OBS doing its magic thing for a second. But I was going to say, at the same time, I could turn this all off, but sometimes I'd miss what I'm supposed to do. So maybe it's best if I turn it on, or keep it on. Show prompts, show crosshairs, show tutorials. I could turn all that off, but I'll make the conscious decision to try and make it so it did for a second. It did for a second. Is it working for all now, or is it frozen for all? It's fine now? Alright. Got it. Now let's go take a look here. Alright, so I could turn off these notifications telling me what to do, but sometimes I miss what I'm supposed to do. And that's because I turn off the object highline, but for the moment, I'll keep it. Probably sure I'm not supposed to record that. Oh wait, we need to find a key. That's what's going on here. So this is their version of a key thing. Alright, gotta go key collecting. Thankfully, I knew how that worked in the normal game. So how are we gonna get back there? Oh, okay, we can just hop over this. So this means that we probably have an encounter coming soon. Most likely. Ba-da-dee-doo-doo-doo. Climbing over beds for me. There's some... Jeez, I'm almost out of batteries again. Maybe I should go when the blender's going on. 'Cause there's a loud noise that could probably disguise my sounds. Alright, yeah, this is one of those stealthy segments. I know what it is. So there's a guy wandering around, and obviously I don't want to get caught by him. So let's be a little bit cautious. The main game had a few of these. Ah, the area is full of light, though. Hiding in darkness is usually the better option, for that very reason. Maybe there's something here which I can use. Or maybe not. I'm not gonna judge. What do I know, right? I have determined that on Nightmare difficulty, I can only take 2 hits. In the normal game, on the default difficulty was 6 hits, so if I get hit twice from anything, I'm dead. There's the thing, I can see the guy hiding. Oh, it's the guy with the saw blade. There he is. I'm in dark, don't see me.
Mine!
Fuck!
You were mine!
Alright. He had to just squint at me for a moment. That's locked, so that's not gonna work. I probably chose a bad hiding spot, to be fair. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, this is fuck. Reload battery. We'll be fine for a little bit. Not that way. There actually might be something that way. It's a little bit bright for me in this hallway. Alright. Is this open? Fuck, it's locked. I'm boned. Or, okay. Got a little bit of time ahead of me here. That one open, that one open. Found it. I went through here. Open, I'm good. Fuck, that's the same area. Ow. This way. Open sesame. Fuck, he caught up to me in the end, but yeah. Riddle me this. What does one do in an instance where they're... If I can actually sneak this, then that'd be great. I have an idea of what I'm doing this time, though, so... There's an area in the back area. If I can hide in the dark, I'd probably be a lot better off. Hopping over beds. Gotta be silent. You can also hear where he is because of his little buzzsaw, I get it. Feed this, feed that. So I generally know what direction he's going to decide to go. No, wait, no, they have a randomization feature. I have to remember that too. Alright, hopefully this is a better hiding spot. If I'm fortunate, he'll decide to go the other way this time. I could... No, there's light over there, and he's definitely that direction. That'd just be stupid. Patience is a virtue, they say. Peekaboo. I'm waiting for you. The bright side is if he does come out, I'll be able to slightly see him. And I'm in the dark, so I should be okay a little bit. No, that's my crosshair. I can start hearing his buzzsaw, so he's definitely coming this way at the moment. You just gotta have a finger on that trigger finger and start the buzzsaw every few seconds. Someone's saying that I would argue that this isn't trying to be super serious. The original Outlast, and this to me strikes me as trying to be very campy. I also am noticing a lot of the old 80s horror references that they've been throwing inside this DLC. But yeah. Who's behind me? I know he's over there. Because I can hear him over there for one thing. Maybe it's worth risking? Wait, he's coming this way. Oh fuck! Nah, sorry. Didn't actually. He did see me. That's the reason why. I think I did kind of step out. And the AI is something which I can give a little bit of credit for. I remember it being actually pretty interesting in the main game. By interesting, I mean that it was fairly decent in the stealth mechanics that the game sometimes has. Close this. I know it's just gonna break through, but still. Where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the key? Fuck. I have no idea where the key is. He might be waiting behind a door is the thing. They sometimes do something like that, so let's find out. I was thinking the key might be back here, but unfortunately I don't seem to be so lucky. Through there. No, doesn't seem like the key's back here, so I'm gonna do a little more exploration here. The key might be in a randomized position. I remember there was stuff like that in the main game as well. Excuse excitable me. Right, you can hide in places. I remember that now too. I'll be good if he doesn't see me. Doo-da-da-da-dee. Where the fuck is the key? What was that option? Oh no, it's just another hide option. Now let's see. If I was a key, where would I? No, I'm probably behind under the bed. That's one thing. I left the door open over there. It's probably on that desk. No. I could hide in the locker, but fucking A. Key. This is where I don't know which direction the key might be hiding, but it doesn't. Oh dear, I do hear him though. Let's see. I opened up the other side. Probably gonna come over here in a second then. Is he walking away or closer? Sounds closer to me. Where's that further? Emma, this isn't a flashlight. This is a camera. It causes no light. It's the night vision. I have a camera on me. There's no light coming from it. It's night vision on the actual camera. Now then. Yeah, it's definitely coming this way. I've been hiding here for too long, so it's probably not a good idea. He's over there. Yeah, he's in here. At least he opened up the other area. Oh, he's in. He's gonna come out through this way, because he went into the back room. I could probably leave. Ryan! Well, there he is right now, so probably should be a little bit cautious. Oh dear. Okay, good, we're good. Maybe just be best to get caught by him right now. On account that I do need to find this key, it might be in the other area. There might be something which I'm missing. Oh, I see where he is. That's a bright side, kind of. I do kind of have to head this direction if it's where I think it is. Oh, he was right there. Okay, looking for the key, buddy. Just excuse me. Besides, it's probably best just to risk it here. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh. Yeah, death scene. Ow. jeez. Now, if I was a key... On the bright side, I saved my batteries that way, because I was kind of wasting them there. I'm not going to hide this time. This time, let's see. This monster is pretty simple. He's not one of the more interesting to avoid ones, but this would make sense because he's the first monster here. So I mean, if I get hit by him twice, I'm dead, but if I can avoid getting hit twice, I should be okay. I just need to really, I don't know, the key might be in a randomized position because they did that sometimes in the main game. You're right, I am close. Alright, so key has to be in here. It's like the only area could logically be. Where in here? Oh, he's coming in. He huffed and he puffed, and I'm out. Don't know why I thought this was a good hiding spot. Da, 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 da. Lucky on the 50-50 chance they wouldn't find me. Alright. Exit. It's super dark in here. Let's close this. I mean, it has to be in here. There's no other area besides like the main hall where it could be, unless there's like out in the hallway, which honestly could be it actually. Close that so he doesn't accidentally stumble upon me. That door's dead. I'm not getting that door back. Okay, so the light focuses over here. I mean, it's not just on the random shelf here. There might be something I'm missing. Is it like a vent? Oh no, I can hear him coming too. Ah, whatever, I'll be fine. Wait, there is. Let's do it! Oh, hi.
Let me just... I need to tell you a secret. Are you afraid? Don't be scared. Silky. You look so silky. Just like me. I need to tell you.
No, we're fine. Let's just find the key. He just wants a friend. Found the keys, though. There's a battery for me. Continuing on my quest here. I'm happy to know that I have silky skin to somebody. This is where we just were. Time to book it back. See you later, alligator! Don't even care, I'm out. Start doing the hopping. I'm fixing. I'm out. Fortunately, I still hear his buzzsaw, so I might be trying to find another way into this area. Police! Opening up, I guess? Left mouse to hide. Do I recognize this location? Trying to determine if I do or don't at this point in time. Could be someone in here, actually. The music definitely implies that there's a stalker type guy in here. But oh! Alright. Scared.
The meat is mine. You stay there and cook.
Yeah, let's get out of the fucking oven, because that's a great idea. See more Bane. Out! Yeah, okay, yeah. Out! There it is. If one's gotta bane the wall, out.
No! No! You were mine!
Some sort of love triangle going on there, which I probably don't want to get interactable with. Hi, Steam. Excuse me. Steam. So that's where I was. This will probably open. Before I go in there, though, I do kind of want to see what's the other route. The Steam hurt me a little bit. Y'all think it's a good idea for me to check out what's going on, right? I do. Looks like a modifying classroom. Exit sign, of course, is conveniently locked. Look at all these chairs. Almost like a presentation room. Which means I might find a document or something nearby, if I'm so lucky. The great overall copied and pasted painting of our forefathers. I don't see anything really, though. Out and out. I could recharge my batteries, but I'm going to give it a moment. This is open too. I should probably replace my battery. Hoping to find more batteries in the near future. You know, why not? It's nice and grim and dark. It has its appeals. A few lockers there, because no reason. Interesting fire funnel effect, but yeah, gotta appreciate those small things every once in a while. Step away from the steam. Let's see where we're headed. Lockers. Is there a thing? This is a dead end. So this isn't where I'm supposed to actually be going. Which of course raises the question of where am I supposed to be going? I'll leave all the doors open for the moment. Maybe through here? Well, that's blocked off. There's not really anything to climb on top of. And yeah, okay, so that's not it. The steam definitely... We're about to go from that direction. Then again, this direction has the lights. Maybe they're trying to lead me to this area. Or, are you a door? No, you're locked. Chained, as the case would be in this particular instance. The exit sign is locked, so I don't know why I tried that again, because I recalled it was. Ah, it's church. I noticed the church symbol before. God. I wonder if we're gonna meet that religious guy this time. I mean, he's still alive. This is before the events of the game, so maybe. Oh wait, there's a document I just noticed. Let's read. Excerpt from the reportings of Dr. Bruce Newhouse, MD, employed by Mount Massive Hospital, 1958 to 1965. Father Clark, far be it from me to lie to a man of God, so let me at least say that I will do my personal best to improve the safety of your working conditions. I and the rest of the staff truly appreciate everything you do for our patients, and if you feel threatened by anybody in particular, simply let us know, and we can either increase chemical restraints or administer a lobotomy or similar calming procedure. Don't underestimate the contribution your ceremonies offer our patients, especially considering the death and unnecessarily chaotic nature of hypnotherapy. Our patients need the bedrocks of God and family. Not only all of our poor unfortunates have families to call upon, and so the burden in calling is yours. We are all of us relying on your faith and hard work. DBRNR, Dr. Newhouse, got it. So that's a reference to our good old Reverend from the original game. Will the exit open now? Don't lie to me! Okay, we'll be fine though. I did hear a noise though. So somebody somewhere is doing something. there's walking noises that aren't mine now, so firm guess what might be happening. I'm also almost out of batteries. It's gonna go lovely. Oh, no time like the present. Let's see. It's probably just me missing something obvious again, though. This room seems like the most obvious. Like, maybe I'm supposed to climb on top of this, or something to that chord. Because I don't really see any vents or any way out of here. I see lockers, but you know, I don't really need to hide in lockers right now. Or maybe I do. And when's a good time not to hide in lockers? Ah, geez, I'm out of battery power. I'm not gonna be able to see with this in just a moment. At least I can kind of see even without battery power, but I do wish I had more batteries on me. There's far fewer batteries in Nightmare difficulty, probably. I say probably because I never played the game in Nightmare difficulty until now. Poking about. Did I leave something in here? No? Drop my wallet or something? Oh. How you? Poking about. I did a little crab walk for a moment as I tried to look about here. The problem is I can hardly see now. Okay, I see that there's an area. I probably can climb this. We're not there because there's pipes, but I can climb on something. You? Fire was hurting, so I stopped it. Music's getting all. So, who may or may not be up here? Fragile. Forgot you have to put your camera away in order to climb some boxes that require your effort. Alright. Good and good. Are we climbing a tower? Is that what we're doing? Like, if it's a clock tower, I'm gonna giggle. Is there some way up there? Probably just my imagination. There's a lot of boxes and other figures down there, so, you know, whatever. Oh, the wall rider. See you later, alligator. Thankfully, seems to have more important things to do at the moment. Up. They're gonna probably have to explain to us eventually what this engine program was. So yeah, I'm assuming it's like the maybe Clockwork Orange type of deal. There's a lot of movie references in Outlast, so that wouldn't surprise me. There is an area up there, so probably have to take ventilations instead to go straight on down. Well, this looks trustworthy. However, it's been over an hour, so we're going to take a quick commercial break, and I'm also going to refill my water here. We'll be right back in 60 seconds. Hola back. No more notes at the moment. We have our 2 documents. Alright, we're looking down. Looks safe. Hi, lovely shadow. How you doing? Nah, you probably don't open. Maybe you do because there's something shiny over there. Can I get... It's a battery just outside of my reach. Because I'm not opening this door, apparently. Shame. I didn't need batteries right now. Maybe I'll come back here eventually. All the number of lockers here have me just a tad suspicious. Fortunately, I can hardly see 2 feet in front of me, so this will be fun. This is a wall? Yeah, okay, yeah, curves. There's bricks around the knockabout. Should probably be a bit cautious. There's all the signs that there's a lurker here. I just haven't actually seen the lurker yet. Ain't no light at the end of the tunnel. Always trustworthy. Let's do our part. We know who it is, Mr. I'm a cannibal and I want to eat ya. I want to eat your face, la la la. Is there nothing in here? That's why I come all the way over here. I think there'd be something. Kinda looks like there's something, but that I can really interact with. Not even batteries. Alright, I get your clue game. You want me to go backwards. Maybe between here? There was a few lockers to hide in, so maybe that's what they want me to do. Or maybe not. Fuck, I came so... Wait, there's more hallway here I didn't notice. Sorry, I didn't notice there was actually more back here. Close? Is there an open door here?
There! I told you it would be open. Keep moving, Graham. We're almost out.
You know, just excitable cannibals. Why not? Looking both ways. I can hardly see what's going on. Guess I'm going this way? If I find a battery, I'll be eternally grateful. Monster can probably see me before I can see him. That's the problem with this. I'm not the only one making noises in this room. It's kind of a bigger room than I was anticipating, though. Oh! I can't see! I'm blind! Okay. Now then...
Mine! You were mine!
Going the way you came from, because you might be right. Fuck, I got me. Hey. Well, that's not fun. No, but let's see. If we can get by him, there's a whole section behind him. Alright, I need batteries, there's batteries. Got batteries, worth it! Worth it, worth it, worth it! Out! Well, I knew there was a battery there the whole time. The only problem is he's definitely gonna catch me. Do I have a thing of lights? Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm not even exploring any. I want to explore. You are locked. I'm fucking boned. Excuse me, Butterroot. Ow. Back over. Over and out. There was a few doors over this direction, so it might be one of these. Probably one of these. Fuck, I choose all the locked doors. I'm boned. No, PK, you're absolutely right. It's a camera light. Give me a moment. I need to go fetch this battery here. It's my precious or something. Is it? Worth getting it. Worth getting it. Ow. So, is it straight ahead? This looks just like a dead end like everything else. It's probably a stupid idea. You don't see me! That's not gonna work fine for me. Of course he's right behind me. Worth it. I didn't get hit this time. That's called progress. That's not a good idea. Has to be over here, right? This is like a dead end area, except it's not, because it's going to be behind where I need to go. Yeah, I can crawl through those, right. Fortunately, I might catch up pretty quickly. But that's okay. I'm a sneaky snake. Okay. Wait, there might be batteries in here. He's probably gonna try and cut me off ahead because there were a few different paths all out. Or it might just be fine. That'd be good too. If I was a battery, where would I be hiding? I'm gonna put my camera away from the moment to try and get by. Seems over there. I could probably pass through if I really wanted to. Actually, maybe I should try. Might be a battery over here. Yes, there was. Who's a good little battery? I'm a good little battery. Yes, I am. Alright, now my presumption. Goodbye, Mr. C. Well, this isn't. Oh.
Shut down the gas! Oh, please!
Have fun over there. And pulled off he goes. Sorry, buddy. Gas. I don't fucking have the controls here. Nothing and nothing. There is what appears to be a door over this direction, so probably I'm supposed to find a way to get to one of these areas. Which means there's probably more tears like this, because there's a tear here I can enter. But that just leads to that. There's definitely a pathway there. Fire hydrant? No, that's not gonna be. Oh wait, there's a tear right there. Silly old me. Now, if I had a specific route to go, where would I choose? My batteries for the wicked, I guess. And that door's blocked, but maybe there's something if I climb on top of here I can reach to. Or I'm just standing on top of the desk and I look silly. That could work too. Maybe I can push you? No. Who could push a desk? I have this open glass, see. Two different routes. I'm gonna go the other way, that sounds more likely to me. Ah, note here. I lost my sight of it. There it is. Let's take a handy-dandy look. No new notes. Let's read our new document. Lesser known or ecological aspects of humanity. Influencing human behavior. The potential use of psychochemicals in political action operations is well recognized, though it has not been yet explored as thoroughly as might be expected. Chemicals Division includes it as an objective of its program to be prepared to support or make such operations possible. Non-chemical methods of accomplishing political action operations are also inclined in this purpose, or included. Noted, J. Lawler, April 15th, 1958. Present, the above, I can't even say it, McClutra, looks like, excerpt to Technical Services Division for budgeting and authorization of continued research into research of Dr. Rudolph Wenneker. Rudolph was the guy from the main game, I know that. Asset 14866 and Project Walrider. There it was, Walrider, that's the black, foggy monster thing. Autopsy of recovered test subjects shows chemical content of bodies, metallic tumors, evidence of subdermal combustion that indicates heavy psychochemical dosage. See note, blah, 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 blah. Okay. There's a close. I'm just gonna follow the light. There's a door over here. And most likely that door's the right way. There just comes a knock knock knocking on this door and I'll be fine. I can't see. Oh, you're probably the right thing to do. Slow. Bye. Sorry, bro, for taking out your lawn set here. He's having a good time. Who would stop such an innocent, fun activity as such? Let's see. I'm eyeing round the quarters one day. Lockers to hide in. E237 is obviously sticking out here, so let's keep that in mind. There's like a lot of doors, I have to enter inside one of them. Does look like we're getting more to the actual patient ward at the moment. It's been a while. Let's see where I'm going through. I wonder how expensive it was to create all the like alarms around this whole facility. Just want to give him a little bit of a scare. He needs to stop doing that. He might hurt himself. This is an open door. Got it. Somebody really needs to stop shading the beds. E229. I already forgot the number, I'll be honest. But, of course, I want to explore everyone anyway. Ah. An open ventilation shaft here. Good for me, I'm a pretty good jumper. I'm gonna have troubles here. Well, that did next to nothing. Guess that was just there to make you think that was for something. Or maybe I could hide there if somebody decided to start chasing me. This one looks blockaded. Yeah, it's blockaded, so this isn't going to be what we're supposed to be doing. E229. Of course, being me, I need to explore everyone anyway. Might be batteries in one of these. So this is like a double-sider. There's so many signs that something's going to start coming for me. It's almost ridiculous. But then again, there's also times in the games where they're trying to get you into a false sense of, oh my god, something's going to chase me, and nothing chased you. But then again, it's been a while, hasn't it? So... Let's go out into the dark quarters where the fuck we're headed. I'm gonna go for the vent if I get found by something. Of course I was just found by something. It's our favorite. Fuck, I can barely see. I wonder if you can climb up these. I'm gonna save my batteries for when the music calms down a little bit, because he's obviously still very excited. Maybe his logic is I have to come down eventually. Let's roll. It was a very dark camera night. Violins played very rapidly in the background. I'm going to assume he's gone. If only I remember the right door they wanted me to go through. I don't hear him. Now I do. That's unfortunate. Excuse me. He's blocking my way. I'm dead. Out! People are saying that if they were they have been. Haven't you been seeing them killing each other? Fuck. Sorry, buddy, but I kind of need to go somewhere. You hop through here. Reload your fucking batteries, because I actually do need to see right now. This pad sells great. Just trying to open up every door. Why wouldn't I? Is he behind something? There, get out of here. Okay. Excuse me, Budaroo. I'm dead already. You got me again. They've been killing each other and doctors and whatever else. They just... Everyone being killing each other up in here. What was the number they wrote? I forget. Fucking A. Gonna hide here for the moment. Place to go. The ventilation shafts seem to be important, obviously. They're like in every room, and a few of them are actually open, so I should be paying attention to them. Give the moment. Out! Hope you're hearing from me for a while, Doctor. Maybe the ventilation shaft this way would be a good idea to go instead of the other way I went. Or not. That's not actually what I want to do at all. I think I need to reload my batteries. Since he keeps on catching me around this point, maybe just be best to wait till I hear his buzzsaw go away for a second. I just sound very excited. I'll actually see him though. I don't hear him, but his music is having the fun of it. Ah, okay, whatever. I'm gonna try and inch my way out. Rather not feed him, but yeah. Nope. Okay, made it. This breaks. I'm gonna do it! Okay, good. Crevices ahoy, from bathroom to bathroom. My great toilet journey. Peekaboo, out with you. Okay, so there's a hide area there. Hi, buddy. How's it going, Jermaine Dallaire? Or Dallaire, wherever the fuck you are. Let's see. Beds, beds, and more beds. At least there's a lot of places to sleep here. I assume there isn't much to do in a mental asylum besides sleeping. Again, I can't say I've never been to one. Well, no, that's not completely true. I have been to an old mental asylum. You can hide over this rackety old bed. But it was like one of those tourist attraction ones. Not because I was admitted. Then again, they're closed these days, aren't they? Ah, religious room. Look at all them horses. If If you were a door, you'd be locked, because you are a locked door. This one's open though. Cool. Hello, beautiful shadow. Ah, the door opened. And locked this one. I will admit that was a bit effective in its own. Oh. Hit a battery in here though. Call me grateful. Then again, I guess I'm the only person in here that really needs batteries for anything, it seems like. No one else wants to listen to the radio. Okay, what's behind this door? Ah, we're getting the science lab equipment here. Close you for a moment. That's a lot of quote-unquote science. Let me get to my experimentation tables, just read this document. Do I have any more notes? No, still have the same objective. Documents. Project Wallbriar Patient Status Report for Frank Manera. Alright, gotta skip all this. Frank Ontera Manera. Initial day of patient consultant, 2010. On November 1st, patient age, 36, gender male, observing physician, Dr. Carl Houston. Therapy status, minimal morphogenic engine activity and only at extreme stages 5 and 6 levels of hormone therapy. Dream states return repeatedly to images of isolation and betrayal. Zero lucid state. Diagnosis, heavy bronchial accumulation consistent with patients with histories of tobacco and marijuana. Exceptionally low REM activity. Intervision notes, at the time of this interview, Frank was down to 155 pounds from his admission weight of 228. He was lethargic and largely non-responsive, exhibiting interest only in the hypnotherapy script pattern 9, or Warnicke, concerning drinking blood from the chest of sleeping men. He continues to refuse baths or the attention of a barber outside of general anesthesia, stating, "If I cannot partake, I cannot share. Recommend forced nutrition for Mr. Manera if we cannot find something he likes to eat." So this is obviously our cannibal, and notably, he's under the same engine program that we are. I'm going to assume that eventually we're going to start getting delusional in this DLC, on account that we keep on seeing flashes of that butterfly-looking thing. And if our Mr. Eats a Lot is having a good time, then I'm sure we're going to have to find something that we like doing too. Huh. Is the coffee making the hissing? Okay, I'm fine though. Nowhere to hide.
Go away! This is my place. You're gonna get me killed. Fuck off.
Phone is off the okay, let's. Is there something down there? Oh, that's the computer. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna hide here. Maybe he's high inside this locker. Be kind of cool. The enemy's never high in the lockers. It'd be kind of cool if they could. Gotta piss this guy off. Let's close the door. Doesn't look good. The poison gas leaking everywhere. Curious, because I don't remember poison gas in the main campaign. I remember gas is not exactly poison gas, to be honest. His buzzsaw does stick out a lot, I'll give him that much. Beautiful luck for me. Actually, beautiful luck for me. He didn't notice me somehow. He heard me though. We go in the same place? Tell me we're not going to the same place. That's locked. Fuck me. It's like back here is most likely where I'm supposed to be going. Can I see anywhere? Ah, here's an area. Ah, made it successfully past that. I almost went back in. That'd been stupid of me. Encounter avoided. Feeling pretty successful right now. Let's close this for the moment. So, yeah. There's a valve here. Ah, I can turn off the poison with this, probably. That's probably what back here's for, even. Well, let me do my part then. Let me first make sure there's no documents, because if I let the poison, he can definitely come in here. There's probably a few places I can go to, though. Gas leaker. The objective is to use a short-wave radio in the prison. I made notes about this? No? Okay. Definitely here, Mr. Excitable, though.
I know you're close.
Excuse me, Buddy-roo. Why'd I do that? Okay. Have fun! And out! Hi. Bye. If I was gonna have to need to go somewhere, where would I need to go? Is this where I was? Yeah, this is where I was earlier. I know exactly where this is, actually. This is back where that one... Actually, no, it just looks similar, I think. I don't think that's safe. I'm not saying dipping your head in the toilet's a bad thing to do. I'm just saying it's not particularly hygienic. Can I go all the way back, or do they want me to go this way? Let's try going through you, because I'm curious. Ah! We will have the next area, finally. Are we finally going outside? I can see trees. We might finally be going outside. Oh, yippee. Always fun to have that change of pace come up. Yep, we're outside. And it's not completely night yet. Just dusk, basically. It's also a lot foggier than it was last time I was outside. Guess that was gonna be our next direction. It was a dark and foggy night. That's actually still day, though. Let's see. It's kind of hard to see with 2 feet in front of you, though. I'm swerving. I'm swerving. Probably I should follow the light, but that also might not be what I would want to do. There might be hidden things like whatever this is. That's a locked door, though. That's not going to lead me much of anywhere. There's more than one direction I could have taken as well, so... You have any batteries on you? No. Always have to check courses for batteries, don't you know? And you get that power up somewhere. Excuse me. Well, the light has led me into this ferny forest area. The only problem is if there's a monster, I just have to outrun him in the fog, as opposed to hiding. Because it's not dark here, you can see something. Oh! What was that? Probably just a patient running, or something like that. I did hear the footsteps before I showed up, but yeah, I wonder if that makes a difference. Here we go. This is probably the right one. No, it's the wrong way. No batteries even. I was really hopeful because I was thinking, not many people would think to walk past the tree. Let's see. There's a little crevice area up through there. If we can end up there somehow. Probably just through here though. Get all that on my feet so I make these bloody footprints. Fun fact, the AI can actually catch on top of your bloody footprints. I'm wondering if that's the reason they made me step through blood right then. But if I just walk it off, the blood will eventually dry off or get off my feet or something. That looks like people. That's locked, so let's go through here. Last time I was outside, it was a dark and stormy night. This is more foggy evening. We're not alone, though. Pay attention to where his footsteps are compared to mine. I might avoid him. He was on the right side. Left is open. To the right. Nothing but locked doors. I'm gonna stick up here though. Let's see. I'm gonna go through here. Are we entering a prison yard? I think that might be exactly what we're doing. 372. He's having a good old time. Let's just leave him be with his basketball. Now I'm imagining this enemy like throwing the basketball at my face to take me down. Come on, 373. Everyone's waiting for it. It'll be fine. 4. Okay, so he's getting ahead of the game. Do we think he's gonna make it off to the playoffs? Maybe. Someone get him on that jam.
376.
He's counting around. Or maybe he isn't, because maybe he's on the 2-point line. This is where my whole curiosity gets to me. He's probably just gonna stop at some point.
338.
Yeah, he's on a 2-point line, probably.
Yeah. 380.
He's ahead of the game. Somebody get this guy a contract. He'd do well in the playoffs. I still say, you don't actually say playoffs in basketball. Still, though. Throw it! I think he might be done because he said yeah last time. Oh, you're still going? Really?
382.
We're at 382. I mean, this is where my whole curiosity goes. They have to stop at some point, right? I'm patient. Keep on playing, dude. 384.
384.
Do you think if we get to 400, something will happen? I don't know. I'm just thinking, if they're going this far with this little thing, that most people would probably have passed at this point. May not even noticed. We're at 86, everybody. I could continue, but... Come on, 388, let's go.
380.
We're at 88, everybody. He's doing his playoff magic.
Damn it.
Look at all those bloody footprints all around where he is. I just noticed them.
300 doing shit ball. 80. 80. 89. 80. 80. 80.
He's starting to mess up his numbers. I think we're going to loop here soon. What does he say after this? If you say 390, then we're ahead of the game. If you say back to 370, 60, I think we're going to start at 70. Or maybe you'll just stop after that because you got all your words. Oh, nope.
382.
He's gonna go loop back with 382 probably. I probably should leave him alone. He's probably gonna loop again. But I'm like, I want to get to that 400. I think it's, let's see. For better or worse, people are having a moment talking about swearing in the streaming chat. And I'm gonna say, swearing unfortunately is a popular thing to do in this day and age, and some people definitely do swear like sailors. I think that good writing doesn't always have to use swearing for obvious reasons and all that. However, though, I can also understand the arguments on both sides of the fence. If it's nothing, I mean, some people literally do almost nothing but swear. But there's also, of course, people who choose not to swear. And I think it really sort of depends on the character and whatever. If every character is swearing like a sailor, then there should probably be good reason for it. If the saying and other stuff makes sense with it. Then there's other instances where no one should be swearing, really. It just kind of depends on a lot of factors. I'm gonna just let him go one more time. I think I'm done with his basketball fun. Throw dumb hoops. Wait. He's progressing. He's still going. Wait, he actually is. Like, he went on to the 390s even after he backtracked. So next would be 903. 4. Come on, we're in the 90s. Get to that 400. If his next number goes lower again, though, I'm leaving. I really want to see him get to this 400 for some reason. Throw it. Don't waste my batteries on this, though. Come on. Don't backtrack to the 380s. We're on 390 something. Oh, he's looping here. I was gonna say, keep in mind if you name games that obviously are aimed at children, you really think Disney's gonna let their Disney characters swear. Yeah, he's looping. That's unfortunate. I was hopeful, but alas, onward we go. Just have fun with that phone. I won't want to live in here for the rest of my time. According to this clock, which is indeed still ticking, it is 9:40. It's actually 9:40 where I am, but according to game time, that's what time it is. We must be somewhere in summer for it to still be bright at 9:40. Ah, they didn't actually come bursting out the door. I kind of have the suspicion they wouldn't. Yeah, doors are locked. Alright. Well, this isn't the right thing. Maybe I'm supposed to go back to Mr. Basketball. This pile of pipes does look a tad suspicious. Yeah, neither of these are opening. Maybe I can join him in a basketball match-off. Do you even basketball? Or maybe there's something inside the phone booth room. This is where me having to figure things out is going to come to the fun times. Not particularly saying any holes or anything. That's definitely being blockaded in its own unique way. Wait, if the phone's off the line, though, wouldn't we want to try and use that for our particular Let me close the door for a moment. Just for a moment. But this phone is definitely working. Wouldn't we want to call somebody, or is there anything under here? No, not really. guess not, though maybe it's just the dial tone because the phone lines are cut or something. Some idiot cut the dial tone lines. You can't push that. These doors are certainly locked. It's the prison block. It would make sense that we're not going to the prison block, though, because that's like where almost the whole entire original game of Outlast was set in. So they probably made you think they were going to be going to... I think I see what they're trying to do there. Make it seem like you... Wait, is that open? No, it's got glass on it. They probably just teased you to make you think you're going to the prison blocks. That's where almost the whole entire first game was set. At least like half of it was set there. Okay, the bench is not an option. Maybe that's just something I missed.
Oh God, no.
Well, that's a door. Now we know. That's not how you put a head on. That's not how you hang off bars either. A lot of people here don't do things right. No wonder they're all in the loony bin. Let's see. Ooh, I know where... Yep, we're in the well area from the main game. Could cross over there, but I'm first curious to see what's over here, because I know where this area is, actually. This door is probably going to be locked. We might be going in the general direction of where the crazed... And since it's not nighttime yet, he's probably still alive. If we're going in the direction of Mr. Doctor. He might actually be what we're heading towards. No time like the present. Oh, hi. It's fine, we'll be okay. Yeah, just a natural fall. Type of fall anybody might have. Okay, we could duck through these. That's probably what we're supposed to do. But let me first check over here. Sewer path. There's a nice handy-dandy ladder here to lead me someplace as well. I was climbing ladders just to see where they would lead. Never know, really, honestly. Hey! Saving the game, so obviously fun times ahead. Peekaboo, prison block for me and you. This looks like a jungle gym, so this should be fun. Music definitely implies there's somebody or another lurking in the fog, though. I can definitely hear somebody.
He looks nervous.
Oh no, these two. These two will kill you in one hit. Yeah, they're the one that kill enemies. And there's two of them, and you basically need to be stealthy with them. Because they can kill you very easily. Thing is, they don't run, they just walk, these two. But there's two of them, so they can cut you off a bit easier. See you later. Okay, moving closer. Excuse me for a sec, buddies. I'm out, I'm out, I'm gonna just ziggity zaggity. Those are some nice hands you got there. Oh. Hey, basketball dude. Oh, it's a human head he's been playing basketball with. I enjoyed watching you play basketball. Maybe if I can get this correct, we'll be fine. Rather than not get killed by a basketball player, so let's go. You know, or I guess it's basket head. I don't know what you call it. Regardless. Of course it's locked. But there's a file in there, so it's probably on the other side. Maybe there's another entrance. No, never mind. Here we go. Peekaboo, a file for me and you. Today I'm going to read about Billings from Murkoff. Subject read Patient Samuel. Kurt, we got another one, and I'm not sure you're going to be able to check it off as psychopathic proximity disorder. Security guard all the way up in the admin block is our latest non-patient employee to start seeing Wecknick's fairy tales. He was never directly exposed to the engine, never even made it below level 1 in the building. It would be an enormous breach of protocol and security if doctors were speaking of the wall rider within hearing of a contracted security guard, and seems vanishingly improbable that he would stumble into such an obscure mythological story of on his own. It's too similar to the Dr. Samuel case or the others before him. It's one thing for formerly sane medical personnel to fall under the delusions of their patients. It's another thing entirely for those beliefs to be, I don't know, airborne. We need to talk in person, Billings. So, some mythological belief becoming airborne. But then again, the Wall Rider is kind of moving all about in his own free time. Are they talking about a different legend here? I hear an electric stick, so that's fun. Birds and screaming for help is gonna totally attack me. Well, that's cool. That was cool. I mean, I knew it was locked on the inside of my heart, but still. They ain't here for me. If you say phone off its rocker, then you'd be correct. We're definitely climbing up to something, I can say that much.
Don't trust them. They'll tell you it's science, but it's not. They were waiting for us in this place. Billy understood. They've always been here.
Okay. Want to tell stories? Take that as a yes. Alright, let's see. That's open. That might be open. You're open. And you're open. Let's take a battery before we start going inside the facility again. Shadow violence. That's not getting much of anywhere. Sure is bloody about these parts. And again, this is a prison block, so I guess they're just the prisoners wanting to be free. Born free. That was the first fucking thing that popped in my head. Fuck me.
Why should we have to be there? Why do we have to die? Walker will kill us just for being sick. Who are some people? We didn't choose this.
I didn't ask for this moment. That was totally I didn't ask for this moment. Well, we found the radio. Let's try it.
Leadville 911, what's your emergency?
Whalen Park. You couldn't just keep your mouth shut. You couldn't just play along. But you're done talking now. Do me a favor and die here, Park.
He just went totally Gmod there on that radio. Ah, fucking Piggy. Hate this guy. Well, this isn't the Piggy guy, this is the other guy. How'd they go? Oh, he got me. He's one of the one-hit kill guys as well, so I want to be a little bit sneaky with him. So basically, don't book it. I mean, he is the big guy. He's not the Piggy guy, though. He's just that other bigger dude. Walks in. I'll let go! There was no way I was going to stealth this correctly. Locking doors on yourself. Let's go. I'm good. No, no, no. Okay, here we go. Crawl space. He's too big to fit through crawl spaces, though.
Attention, Murkoff personnel. An emergency evacuation is in process.
Faith did all the wrong things. They will destroy us.
The doctor told me once that if you show caveman, our technology, you would think it was magic. And if you show water and magic, you would think it was technology. We had faith in all the wrong things. They will destroy us. The doctor told me once that if you show caveman, our technology, you would think
Alright, just being a little crazy there. Speaking of which, I don't have any notes, but anything here? No? Well, we already know the radio's kind of destroyed there. Let's see. Into the dark. He's just writing messages in his own blood, no reason to bother him.
Another poor soul. Don't be afraid, you're doing his work, whether you know it or not.
Having fun? Wait, is that you? I think I might be. Is that the Reverend? I forget what he looks like. I just remember his character. It might be him, though. Down. Alright, I see. You want me to go into the hole? Alright, we'll go.
Oh god! One of them's coming! It's not even human anymore! Block it! Shut it in! No more sickness! I'm not the sick one! You lying motherfuckers! Fuck you! Fuck you, Come here! No more sickness!
Alright, to interrupt him for a second. Falls, pregnancies, real profits. Rick, fun hitting the greens last week. We should make the drive more often. Was reviewing some old test records from the early days of Project Wallrider, and something sparked my interest. Were you following the project back in 2010? Apparently we had issues with female employees experiencing psychomatic pregnancies, something to do with how the morphogenic engine interacts with the immune system. All Greek to me, am I right? It was more often fatal than not, and these were employees and not patients, so a little harder to sweep under the rug, but... The morphogenic engine activity in these ladies' Nero was off the charts, and these are women who were never even exposed to additional hormone therapy. Now, I don't know how ppm from a kick in the teeth, but I can read a spreadsheet, and it was projected profits from Project Wallrider are half what they say they are. I just got one question. Why aren't we performing experiments on women? God knows mental illness is an equal opportunity affliction. Seems unethical to pass up on such a potential windfall. Sincerely, Jur.
No more nightmares! I'm not the sick one! You lying motherfuckers! Fuck you! Fuck you, you filthy piece of shit! Come here! No more sickness! No more nightmares!
They're just having fun.
I'm not the sick one! You lying motherfuckers! Fuck you! Fuck you, you fucking Come here! No more sickness! No more nightmares!
Have fun over there. To the exit sign. A block. Concept art. So they said something about someone not being human anymore. They might have been talking about me, but I look pretty human. At least from my body. Maybe my face looks completely deranged. I haven't seen that in a while. But on the other side of things, maybe they saw something through the glass or something. I just missed it. Let's check through here before I reload batteries. Now, are you the right way? This room right here kind of makes me think of this certain section from near the beginning of Fear. Enter inside the darkness with this thing. All these different routes to go. I know there's only one route, but I'm just doing a little bit of exploring at the moment. Would this be the right route? Oh, yep, it would be. Hop over that. I mean, he's fast. He's like a bull, so this is terrible for me. Okay, out. Didn't mean actually. I skipped some exploration. That's fuck. But I'm back outside, and it's definitely starting to get a little bit darker in here. Well, what else to do? Actually, I think I might recognize where we are right now as well. Okay, we'll drop down. Door's almost open. That's progress, right? It was a dark and spooky night. There was a window I could open. So I entered it. Ah, document down here. Let's get to reading. Above the knees, below the navel, sliced and sewn on Gluskin's table. To make a place to push inside, the groom will make himself a bride. Above the knees, below the navel, sliced and sewn on Gluskin's table. To make a place to push inside, the groom will make himself a bride. So, gender operation surgery. Got it. Is that the Joker? Before I continue this, what's outside? I have to go this way. Outward and out. There's a light over there. Apparently a few wolves out here too, because you know, why not? I hear somebody. This opens up. Call me curious. What's over here? I can hear you too, Butteroo. Up and down. There's a little bit of light here for us, so that should be useful. Yeah, I'm probably supposed to climb through that. I'd be really worried that I might cut myself on one of these things eventually. Okay. I guess we haven't had sewer fun yet. Open house and all about. Oh, we need to turn off the electricity, or else we might experience a few shocking revelations. Just your local neighborhood psych ward patient. Just me. Aesthetic game. Am I? No, I'm not going to live. This is a new direction. It just looks very similar to what I just did. Maybe this is the same. No, this is new. I thought it was new, but I was just trying to double check in my mind. Well, here's the switch.
Hey, goddammit! I hear you!
There's a lot of boning in this area. Of course, they're just sending me back, so... What might I expect between here and there? I'm also almost out of batteries, so I'm just going to try and go a little bit in the dark here, except for the occasional I need to look at something moments. Alright, so the door that we want to go for is this general direction. I'm just going to walk there. I'm not going to run it. I thank you, laughers, a lot. That still's got electricity. Oh no, someone turned the electricity. Someone turned the electricity back on. That's what happened. Durr me. Better touch it 5 more times. Every night I know. So maybe there's like a time thing or some joker. Ha cha 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 cha. He's having his little shits and giggles here. So yeah. Yep, someone turned the power. This guy's gone. But yeah, someone turned the power back on.
Oh! Doctor!
Shout out. I should have seen that coming. I really should have. But yeah. I don't know why I have my camera pulled out because I'm almost out of batteries here. Let's see. I'm running. I'm enjoying. Let's roll this way. Now then the power will go out and out. In your face, sorry, silly. Fuck, I can't see. There's a battery, battery good, and got it. I'm rolling through. I'm going to pause for a second. A, because it's time for a commercial break. And I'm also going to say this. Sandy. Now, what I was going to say, though, Emma, just because you personally don't enjoy something, I don't know. I never like sort of the criticisms and I guess hypocritical things you say sometimes. I don't know. In this case, I'm enjoying it. But then again, I also know it's not like, ooh, I'm not really particularly scared by it so far. There's a few moments like, ooh, but I'm enjoying it. I'm liking it. It's... Emma says that, but you say that like about everything. So, I don't know. I find it better than most first-person horror games. It has its own hamminess. I just feel like you're being very... silly, would be the word for it. I don't know, she's just being silly. Just ignore her. Anyways, though, we'll be back in 60 seconds. See you guys in just a moment. back to this. And about. Alright, down this hypnotic corridor. I'm sure. I'm the guy about. A bit odd, but I won't ask. Gonna make it down the slide. I'm taking a glance outside. Okay, I'm gonna pause here for a second. Emma, if you're the only person here who's disliking it, you can honestly just leave. You're kind of making the chat less fun to read. I don't mean to be critical here, but I'm just saying that, is anyone enjoying her comments at the moment? Because I'm certainly not. It's okay to have differing opinions, and I want to clarify this, but you're getting to a point of just stupid. If you're saying, oh, these developers should be shut down, oh, this is one of the worst things I've ever seen, really? Really, honestly, are you actually trying to be serious with this? I'm not saying this is the best thing since sliced bread. I will form my opinions more accurately after I complete the game. But if this is honestly the worst of the worst of your particular standards, I have to honestly ask where your standards lie. It's okay not to like it. I want to clarify this. And that's fine, but you're saying it in such a way it's really aggravating. Emma, in this particular instance, you're on a timeout for a little bit. It's okay to have different opinions, but if you're just lashing out, bashing, just being overly critical, really, honestly. And it's not really fun for me, or I expect other people here either. It's okay to dislike it. I'm actually somewhat interested to hear your polarizing opinions, but if your arguments amount to, how could they release this piece of crap? You know those arguments are worthless. They're just... I don't know, annoying, I guess. Not even just annoying. I'm trying to think of the right word for this. They're empty. They're extremely empty complaints. You've said some complaints through all this, but if you really feel that personally about this, then I don't know. It doesn't seem worth it. And that's what I'm also thinking, Tom, because she's like, her opinion is like everything. I don't know, if it doesn't fit within her vision of what she thinks horror should be like, it shouldn't exist. It's basically what it's coming down to, and that's just incredibly spiteful for one thing. A medium is definitely allowed to have a lot of different forms of itself. Obviously, as I said, if you enjoy more psychological horror, that's fine. I love psychological horror. However, though, I also enjoy most of different forms of what might exist. This is not psychological horror. It's never checked itself out to be psychological horror. It's somewhat hammy, and I can even agree with that. However, though, I am having fun playing it. I'm not really scared playing it, but, you know, that's just me. Maybe I'm too used to some things in horror, and I didn't think the original Outlast was as scary as a lot of people thought it was either. But my particular stance is that I am having fun playing it. And honestly, it's not like this game is badly made. It isn't. It's got pretty good quality. It's got pretty good production values. I haven't really encountered any glitches. It has a few interesting sound and look elements to it. I'm having fun exploring the world that's being invented here. Of course, it's somewhat hammy, it's somewhat cheesy, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being hammy and cheesy. Now then, rolling off from that. I'm glancing about. Now, it's probably not going to be that route, so let's try this door here. I wonder if that's where we're going. There's a light up there, so it seems somewhat likely. Alright, my stance... I like how they have more outside sections than the original game did, though. That was actually... the outside segments are a bit of fun for me, I will admit. We're going to sort of a pond deal right here, and you move slower in water. But I want to be sure to be a little bit careful about my batteries here. Never mind sharks lurking around. Just get out of the water and you'll be fine, buddy. There's the way out. Climb this for a moment. There we go, door. Simple enough. Close the door. It's probably just a body or something that fell in the water because someone threw off from the tower. I wasn't really paying close attention, so I guess I wasn't able to tell that one for preciseness. That looks like it might be the right way, so let me go exploring a little bit more. Again, that looks like it might be the right way, so what do I know? If there's even a way to get over there, though. Okay. So, alright. Under through the broken fence. That one didn't make me giggle. Let's see. And open. That's a mighty fine rise tower we got. So we're going to like a security guard watcher tower at the moment. However, where are we going? This is like a dead end. I wouldn't really suggest going to a place like this if you're actually in a situation full of crazed inmates everywhere. Hear the Wall Rider's theme, but don't see the Wall Rider. He's got that whispering sound whenever he's around. Can I make this jump? Yes, I can. Two main first-person platforming games. First-person platforming is something which I kind of understand to one extent, but I don't know. It's something which a lot of people complain about because it's usually kind of hard to tell where your footing is. I guess in this game you can see your body, so it makes a bit more sense than it usually does. The ladder at the end. I know this is kind of a weird, amply made comparison, but this lighthouse section for some reason makes me think of Alan Wake. Probably only because that game had you climbing up a lighthouse on like at least 2 occasions during the course of the game. Out! Well, it's probably not that way, so let's go this route. Hey, you can see the mountain that Mount Massive Asylum's named after. Almost. You have to admit, that's kind of a nice, interesting building viewpoint. Alright, so... Really, they want me to do this? If this gets me killed, that's great. There, they made it.
Maybe some girls that ain't blood.
You ain't old enough to be worrying about it.
We have worse problems.
Grow some hair on your pecker, Timmy. There. I hear something, I swear.
Oh dear. Time for transgenderal problems. Let's look about through here. I'm out. Let's go investigate. Where must I go from here? I'll probably just over. I can probably jump this. Or not. Probably isn't the solution here. If I had a way out. It must be the other route. No, but then why would they make me come over? Oh, there's an area. Okay, found it. It's got a little bed section and everything. Peekaboo.
If we had a visitor, if we did, he could be our goat.
What in creation are you talking about?
He just likes to hear himself talk. We need a goat.
There's reason here.
To bear our guilt. Gender, a small piece of flesh between us and the blade.
Give him to Gluskin.
That's the idea. I don't want to get Gluskin's attention. He'll hurt us.
He'll hurt you. You'd make a pretty woman. No sense in pulling a mad dog's tail. We feed him a goat and leave him alone.
So basically they want to use me as a sacrifice here. Ah, dear. Well, I'll probably be good. Bah! There we go. They probably grab me for some cinematic thing. Or maybe it'll be gameplay. This is kind of an open area for the most part. It's also pitch black, so unless of course they have flashlights. Which they might, I don't know. Something's definitely swaying here.
A gift for the groom.
You know, just bashing around for the fun of it. Maybe there's another visitor here besides me. I should also consider that possibility. I mean, I'm not the only person wandering around this asylum, I know. I'm gonna have to like find a hanging corpse or something. Is that battery there? No, I wish it was though. I like having batteries. Who doesn't like having batteries in surplus in these instances? Hiding right now is not gonna do me any good. That's right, it was a hanged man. Alright, so I have a note to make here. Wiseman. Back inside. Like the harder I try to escape, the deeper I get. Dead men aren't a surprise anymore. Suicide seem wise. I knew that was the noise was, though. I've seen too many horror stuff, and usually that creaking sound. Fuck. That's not me, though, so that's okay. Gotta fit in the crevices.
Quiet! If they catch us, they'll give us to him. The man downstairs. The man. Very bad. Very, very bad. God. Oh, God.
I'll have to trust you on that one then, sir, Mr. Reptile Lizard Man. However, I was correct, there is another visitor here that isn't just me. So they might have been talking about him. Fuck these. I need more batteries in my life. Alright, so there was like a little place to fit down here. Ah, we're going down. All these
Walls! Kill the rats! He's here! Inside the walls! Kill him! This idiot wants to die.
If anyone had a wait, is that battery? That's a battery. Ta-da! But I'm not going to use it until a little bit later, even after it goes out. I'll be okay for a little bit. What is that? That's nothing. I'm not going to reload my battery yet. I'm okay for just a little bit. There might be even more batteries hidden somewhere in this wall area. I think it's kind of hard to see 2 feet in front of you when you're like this. There's definitely a document here. Okay, from Wolfram Murkoff Corp US.com. Okay, Executive Dentist Dr. Ford. I conducted another interview with your patient, Dennis, this afternoon and have to agree with your suspicions. In the course of a 40-minute interview, I had wide exposure to all 4 of Dennis's expressed personalities. As near as I could tell, 2 brothers, their father and their grandfather. They seemed primarily concerned with some of the life-threatening flood, though there was a little consistency between this event having already happened or threatening imminent arrival. The clarity of his delusion and performative nature of the personalities' expressions certainly suggest malign I admittedly fall in the Würzburg camp of categorical skepticism of dissociative personality disorder, but Dennis's case seems clearly invented by an attention-seeking patient, more likely symptoms of gross narcissism and obsessive-compulsive disorder. Continue with shock therapy. Sincerely, Dr. Wolfram. I ain't no reloading no batteries where I'm going. Okay, let's push this. I was pushing this away. Someday they're gonna grab me when I'm done. I'm gonna wait for a little bit to use these batteries because I'd rather save them. My suspicion is that they're probably gonna come out at some point. I mean, I'm sort of, they know I'm in the walls, so I'm just sort of circling them. That wasn't a ladder. It's kind of hard to tell with this. I've heard that sound a few times. It could be somebody carrying something behind them. That's definitely a potential case. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my battery. I can barely see shit.
There's a leak pissing down on us. Water takes everything apart. Down on us. Up from the sewer. Puts us. You want to shut him up? More than anything, we have an interloper. You hear things. Water in time. Drill a hole in it. The hell I hear things. Oh, the lot of humans will be a pile of whelped possum. Tiny, pink, and deaf and blind. Go find yourself a possum titty. How ain't you dead yet? The cowards and idiots all here. Shame your lens.
Something tells me this door isn't gonna open. Oh boy. Have to take the lawn route through, of course. Well, it's this way. There is a bright blue light coming from this direction, so we're definitely going someplace. No cuts-offs yet. I'm trying to save my batteries best I can because I know that we're going to have an encounter eventually here. Under the pipe, because I can. Is there a way up? Looks like it. Make sure there's nothing really over there. I need to go check, of course. Hey, you never know, there could have been something. There wasn't, but there could have been. The area seems a little bit too full of light for my liking, though. Up we go. I would have stayed on the rafters, honestly.
What do you think? Oh, he'll do. Wait, for once we agree.
Oh no, he's got a knife, which means they can want to kill me. Where am I going? I see where he is, but where am I going? There we go. Close it!
We know this ground. Don't mind her.
So we're going with redneck fun. Let's see. This is dead end. Up here. And up. There's a second one here too. Where do I go? Where do I go? Down here? Probably. Oh yeah, this is the staircase that we saw earlier.
Give him other flesh, and he spares ours. Fucking idiot. He delivers himself across his head.
Getting low on batteries. Someone's coming down the stairs. Oh dear, it's really open for a battery here. Well, here goes my battery wishes. This is new. Oh dear. Having fun there? Aye, aye. There's a battery though. That's locked. Just try and go cameraless mostly for a little bit, except to kind of look around. Nothing through there. There's actually usually batteries near radio, so I guess we can, or not, or we do or don't. We should have taken them out of the radio, though. You're correct, the one that was playing music. Though that actually might have made someone suspicious, and maybe it'd be best if we didn't stop it. Because assumingly they'd be suspicious of the radio just suddenly stopped. These are some rather dark corridors. Are you open?
Darling.
That's a nice suit for you. Wait, that's where we were earlier.
I'm awfully sorry I didn't mean to. We've met before. I know I've seen your face. It may be just before I woke up. Although it seems like it's really now being with you. Let me see you. You don't have to be alone anymore. You could make me whole. I could feel that emptiness inside you.
What a charmer. Fucking batteries. Bad time, batteries. Where am I supposed to be going, though? Backwards? I guess so. Upstairs area. Where was it? What? Hey, you know, love at first shank.
I know I've seen your face. It may be just before I woke up. Although it seems like it's really now being with you. Let me see you. You don't have to be alone anymore. You could make me whole. I could feel that emptiness inside you.
My batteries. So exposed, it's stupid. This is where I was supposed to go. I can barely see. Right says I found the right way, though. Close, please. Jesus, I cannot see. Take this really slow because of this very reason. It'd be right in front of me and I'd hardly know. Let's put that back. Probably should explore around for batteries. Is this where I was earlier? I think this is where I was earlier. Definitely looks about the same. So I should probably go this way. I had trouble closing doors for some reason. No, 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 no. Probably because they're all open doors. There we go.
When I was a boy, my mother often said to me, "Get married, son, and see.
Wait, was he behind me?
Happy you will be."
I didn't know he was behind me.
Look all over, but no girlie can I find who she.
I thought I was gonna go through the door ahead of me, so I was backing up, and it was right behind me, of course. Still, though. Alright. I had no batteries. So from behind me, I have to remember.
When I was a boy, my mother often said,
On. Worst part is I can barely even see right now because of this thing. There's a battery. Locked. Let's see. That way. Okay, knock this out of the way.
I want you to have my baby.
Well, that's cool. And oh. Well, that went great.
Oh God, you're okay. Tell me you're okay. You're suffering without me. Why would you do something like that to yourself? Rather die than be with me. And die.
Get out. This limp isn't gonna do me too good. There's no place like home. We got on the move though. I guess I'm supposed to be following this blood-drenched trail. Probably so.
Lunatics. You're not what you're meant to be.
Oh dear.
Not yet. This place can see into your mind. And the things you've done. Oh, the flower is only as sweet as the soil that nourishes it. And yours need nourishing. And
I gotta close the things and march over this way. Got limp. Real limping action. Alright, so following this stuff is probably not the best idea I've ever had, but you know, it works.
idiots and lunatics see it. When they look deeper.
All I can really do is hide, unfortunately.
The smell of my love's arbor. Darling, you can't hide from me. You make yourself a gift for me. A delicacy to be unwrapped and unwrapped again and savored. Here we go.